Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and get warm and cozy and get into some of these Netflix recommendations. So until winter decides to let us be great and the big C ends and we're no longer in the big P, we're gonna be in the house for a while. So we might as well take a look at some Netflix recommendations that maybe you've been thinking about, but you're not too sure of. So I'm gonna go ahead and help you out. Now I'm gonna start with a couple of series that have been on Netflix for a while, but you may not have heard of or may have kind of skipped over. The first one is a series called Dead to Me. Now, if you've heard anything about it, people have been raving, oh, you should watch it, you should watch it. Some things are a little bit predictable, but it is very, very intriguing. And when I say predictable, I just mean if you have kind of like a sci-fi creepy mind, then you may be able to guess what's next. But someone who does not have like a sci-fi creepy mind will be surprised. But for me, I'm weird, so I could kind of know what was coming next, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all.
I don't even know her. She could be a crazy person.
We're looking for Judy Hale.
Why are you looking for Judy?
Let's just say that wherever Judy goes, chaos tends to follow.
But yeah, I definitely recommend Dead to Me. I believe it is 2 seasons, so you have the opportunity to be caught up for when the new season comes. The next one is an oldie but a goodie, and it is The Walking Dead. There are so many people who have not seen The Walking Dead, and I think maybe because it was like on AMC, which is not as popular of a channel, but it is on Netflix. You have the opportunity to binge it from the beginning. Keep in mind, those of us who watch the show as it progressed season to season, we had to sit there and wait with breath that is bated to know what was gonna happen next. And you have the ability just to sit down and binge watch, and it's so good. And because of everything that's going on right now, you might even get some survival tips, okay?
Hey, mister, you even know what's going on? I woke up today in the hospital, and that's all I know. Things got crazy. Man, you won't believe the panic.
Because I had my notepad out, like, I had a conversation with my boyfriend. I was like, listen, are you finna be my Rick? Are you finna lead me through all this chaos that's going on in the world? Because I need a Rick. And that's all I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay? So the next one is Love is Blind. Again, an oldie but a goodie. I think at the beginning of the pandemic, Love is Blind came out. But that show is so good. You never knew you needed a show like that until you got it. It is just like, I'm telling you, it's basically, it's like a dating show. People went on to meet people that they intended to marry. You don't get to see the person. You guys basically live there and you're in pods and you exchange information, and you know, you guys can ask whatever you want to ask. The real plot twist is once they get out of the pods.
Here, you will choose someone to marry.
Hello.
Nice to hear from you. Can't say see ya.
Without ever seeing them.
Once you realize that some people really weren't telling everything that was going on with them, you realize so-and-so was checking for so-and-so. It just gets really good, really messy, really quick. So I definitely recommend Love is Blind. You can definitely watch that, male or female. All of these shows, male or female can watch. Everyone will be interested. Number 7 is a classic. I shouldn't even have to say it, but it is American Horror Story. Now, you can go back and forth about which season is your favorite. For me, it's actually Circus. So the premise of the show, it's creepy, it's sci-fi-ish, but what makes it unique is that every season it is the same characters, but the same actors, but they are playing completely different people. So you get the opportunity to see them maybe go from being a killer to being a witch to maybe being a ghost to maybe being a vampire. Like you just don't know, and you never know how big or small their character or the role is going to be. And then they also bring in big celebrities like Lady Gaga, all types of people. Angela Bassett is in there. I mean, it's just, the acting is really good. It really draws you in, and it is really scary. So if you're like me, watch it in the daytime. Okay, so my next recommendation, again, it's a cult classic. If you haven't seen it, I'm here to tell you that you need to pause. Go right now into Netflix, search Tiger King, and save it to your list so that you can watch it as soon as this video is done. Okay, you think that you're not interested in a movie like Tiger King. You read what it's about and you're like, I don't care. Trust me, they could not put in that little description what Tiger King was about. And me telling you what it was about is not gonna do it justice.
Oh, crazy. I'm sure y'all got a story to tell.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Joe Exotic, and this is Sarge.
He was like a mythical character.
Just know that all the memes, all the jokes, everything will make more sense to you. And you will feel better connected with your peers if you go ahead and indulge in Tiger King. Free Joe Exotic. Then the next is a series called New Girl. I did not watch the show originally when it was on Fox, I believe. I fell into it later on just because I wanted something kind of lighthearted and bubbly. That show is absolutely hilarious. It's not as cookie cutter as it may seem. It has its, you know, kind of sort of inappropriate jokes. It has its politically incorrect jokes. To me, it gives a pretty good, realistic view of what it would be like if you lived in like the Hollywood area.
I'm tired of living with my friend. She's a model. All her friends are models.
How soon can you move in?
Actually, Schmidt, slow down. No offense, you know.
Yeah, I think it's pretty spot on in regards to that. But outside of that, it's just really lighthearted, fun. It'll kind of lift your spirits.
So turned on.
Okay, you would seriously have a threesome with that man just to get me to admit that I'm wrong?
Oh, I think we could do a lot worse than Remy. He's got strong arms.
You know, it's a lot going on right now. Sometimes you just need something that's just light and doesn't require you to use any brain cells to watch or to figure out or solve crimes. So for that, I definitely recommend New Girl. Now we're gonna kind of go into another oldie but a goodie, and that is Girlfriends. I'm aging myself right now, but if you did not watch Girlfriends originally back in the day, now is your opportunity to approach that greatness. Girlfriends was the best show ever, okay? I know people are like, Sex in the City, Sex in the City. No, Girlfriends.
Women know success.
I'm a real estate broker, keeping it real and trying to keep her from going broker.
Sophistication.
Don't hate the limo, hate the fact that you ain't got one.
Friendship.
Where do I have to meet this guy?
Here.
When?
Now.
What?
Open.
What?
I'm telling you, go back, watch it, laugh. Comment down below if you've already started watching Girlfriends, because I know it's so many of us out there who were so happy to see it on Netflix. So definitely watch Girlfriends, male or female. You're gonna find it funny. You're gonna love it. Now, the next, I was not interested at all. It's new. It's called LA's Finest. It's with Gabrielle Union, and she is a detective, and her partner is Jessica Alba. It is really good. It's really good. It only has one season, and I binged through that whole first season, like, I want to say like maybe 2 weeks, only because I had to work and do YouTube, but I'm telling you, I could have went through quicker, but it's really good. I recommend it. It's interesting, it's current, it's funny. It gives me like that Will Smith, Martin type Bad Boys vibe.
Cute, give me something. Hashtag cops and robbers? Yeah.
Of course, no one is as funny as Martin and Will Smith together in one movie, but you get my point. The next one, I normally would not watch this, but I have to go in with all the hype and say Bridgerton. It is so good. It's so good, people. It's so good. First of all, like, me watching Game of Thrones was a stretch because I don't really like timed pieces, like pieces that take place in a whole nother era. They've never really been my thing, but I fell in love with Game of Thrones. And I was like, let me just watch Bridgerton. Everybody says it's so good. The trailer did not do it justice, though.
Pardon me.
Forgive me.
Bassett! Bridgerton!
Come here, old friends.
This is my sister.
Duke. I would recognize him anywhere.
Oh my gosh. The show is so good. I ripped through the whole freaking first series and cannot wait. Do you hear me? Cannot wait for the next season, okay? Now, my number one recommendation, and this is for men, women, couples. This is definitely something that you could watch like on Netflix and chill night because it has a little bit of something for everybody. You. If you have not seen You, I'm telling you right now, Tiger King You, if you don't take anything else from this, you need to see You. It is so good. The whole time you're like on the edge of your seat, like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? No, don't do that. I mean, you're so tense and you're so like on the edge of your seat. And if you have seen You and you don't love Joe, I don't know who you are. Because no matter how crazy he is, no matter what he does, I am always rooting for Joe.
Hello there. Who are you?
Everyone just calls me Beck.
And there you were. Every account set to public. You want to be seen, heard, known. Of course, I obliged. But love is tricky.
I love the Joes, Joe Exotic and Joe from You. So people, that's all I'm gonna give you right now. That's your homework. Go watch those shows, okay? And if you've seen any of them, please back me up in the comment section. Everybody go look in the comment section because people are gonna back me up on these recommendations, okay? I have faith in you guys. I have faith in my subbies that you guys are gonna back me up. The ones who have seen some of these, comment down below. And that's all I have for you guys. Enjoy your day, stay safe, stay warm. I love you, mean it, bye.